Okay, we are live with the apologies with the Arkansas Razorbacks Florida Gators football game. Arkansas pinned deep in their own territory here. They go for a sweep run, get about 2 yards there. 2nd and 8 at their own 12-yard line. So they're going to go for another run here, and they're not going to get anything on that play either. In fact, it might be a loss. They're down in either 8 or 9 here. 3rd and 8 or 9. 3rd and 7, actually. They're going to give me a yard. I didn't see it. And they're going to rush hard here. But Arkansas might actually have some time. KJ's going to get the first down to the left sideline. Down at about the 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 15 on 3rd and 7. Marshall, the late assistance out of bounds.
KJ, a tank, legs, trying to get the first down at the 29-yard line. Yeah, their own 29-yard line. So 3 receivers out wide. They're going to run it up the middle for about 5 yards.
There was a lot of movement right before he hit the turf. And a scrum of sorts afterwards.
The ball comes loose, but it was a bit late.
Gators think they have it. And they do.
Arkansas fumbles it.
Well, it was Scooby Williams jumping in there.
Looks like that ball clearly moving before it hits the ground.
Yeah, that's going to be a little bit fumble.
There's no way they're going to be able to tell on replay if the ball was not recovered by Florida, because you have to have indisputable video evidence. I think we have it that it was out, so I would guess this is going to be confirmed off of the first look that we saw. How about Arkansas, or how about Florida, excuse me. Scooby Williams punching the ball out.
Arkansas up 3, 20-17. With about 7 or 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
That would be lost today. All happened so late, and Green not yet reached the turf. And credit
it's looking like this is going to go Florida's way, though. This call that is not going to be a return. Florida probably fumbled the ball. Arkansas more than likely fumbled here. There's not a really good angle due to everyone's legs being in the way, but this is going to go in Florida's favor without a doubt. Unless you're the refs from last night in the OKC Golden State game. If you know, you know. You had to be there. That last call was terrible.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. First down, Florida.
Yeah, it's confirmed. Florida gets the fumble. First down, Florida.
Sam Pittman beside himself. The Gators in business.
It's going to be first down, Florida in Arkansas territory. Around 35. Around the 35-yard line.
Let's see if it happens. It's the 3rd time in this game. Gators have started in Arkansas territory. The other 2 times it went down, Florida scored touchdowns on both occasions.
So Graham Mertz out there, number 15, Florida.
ETN the running
Heavy line. Back boot, snap. The rush. Ricky Pearsall catch, touchdown Florida. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown Florida. About a 35-yard touchdown. Arkansas goes up, or Florida, my bad. Florida goes up 23 to 20 with the PAT pending here.
Connection. Once again, man. Great delivery.
Arkansas's got to respond.
Power to get the
They can't have those kind of
for Ricky Pearsall.
fumbles and silly plays. Can't. You got to respond to this. They can't lag in the end zone either, or the red zone. They can't lag in the red zone like they usually do. Arkansas's got to respond here comfortably.
And a problem on the attempted hold. And it remains a 3-point game.
Okay.
Jeremy Crawshaw, the holder,
The
bobbled the snap.
holder bobbled the snap of Florida.
And no attempted PAT, but the Gators
The PAT is muffed.
score 6 and grab the lead. And Roddy,
It's kind of
you called it.
screwed
You
up. They
wanted
screwed up
to
the
see the
PAT
shot,
there.
and that's exactly what
The
Billy
hold
Napier
going
decided
bad,
to do.
and they're trying to go for it. Out of just
Not
knowing what else to do, and they don't get it. The score remains 23-20 Florida.
You're going to see the corner to the bottom of the screen bump out with them. So what does that do? It gets Ricky Pearsall one-on-one with the safety,
He's a big
which
cat.
is a matchup that you want. He has
Yep.
a full head of steam.
I kind of saw that happening as it was going on, but I can't say I saw everything. I don't really.
Throws the ball perfectly up where his receiver can catch it, and then the ability to power into the end zone. So pre-snap motion creates the matchup. Pearsall,
Florida
against the
is not,
safety, Jaden
or
Johnson.
Arkansas
Great
is not going to
delivery
catch a
by
break
Graham
here with that
Mertz. Able to
touchdown.
get the end zone. Billy Napier can draw up
Florida's
some
going to get
shots.
it.
He certainly did there. And the Hogs behind.
Bad field goal
The
here.
salute to those who serve afternoon. Taylor McGregor told us a story in the first half. Graham Mertz on his visit saw Pearsall. He asked him, "Hey, are you coming to Gainesville?" He said, "I don't know. Watch me in practice, and you'll decide rather quickly." It was one of the reasons why right there. Satania, full head of steam, brought down to the 30.
Brought down around the 30, a little bit, just like a half yard shy.
Roy,
But
Ole Miss, a 2-touchdown lead on A&M until Max Johnson finds his bro Jake.
Great route by
Ole
Jake
Miss
Johnson.
leading
That's a wheel route. He looks outside,
A&M
then he steps up the
28-14.
field,
No, my bad,
Two touchdown passes
28-21
from
in
Jackson Dart,
Oxford.
TD runs from Quinshon Judkins, one touchdown game.
It's a one-score game in Oxford against between the
thank you,
Aggies
injury.
and the Rebels.
As we toss to studio, 3-point lead.
Same
The
goes
Gators.
here.
Jack
It's a
Piper
one-score game for
remaining down. He tried to
Florida
get it for a
Arkansas
moment,
game
then
in
immediately fell
Gainesville.
back
It's
down to
small.
the turf. 90 seconds to
Arkansas
go in
looking
the
for
third
their
quarter.
first
Clearly
win
in
since
pain, and here comes
Kent
Coach
State
Napier.
back in early September. Florida looking to become bowl eligible before this really long stretch of difficult games against opponents like
J. Jefferson in this
Missouri,
offense ready to get back to work.
LSU,
calling the plays.
and Florida State. Two of those teams, one of them, but the other, Florida State's in the top 10. And Missouri might break through the top 10 if they beat Georgia
We've
this
seen
week.
a turnover with the fumble, and then you
However,
go back to
I'm
those
not
penalties
sure
earlier
about
in this
that
quarter that were just downright detrimental to getting points on the board.
I mean, first you had the holding call. AJ
Arkansas
Green gets
could
the
be up,
first down. That would have been in the red zone.
27-23 or
The illegal
something.
shift.
But they,
With Marquise Gums not getting set, that lead to the missed field goal. That was 2 drives ago. On the last drive, you got the AJ Green fumble that gives Florida great field position. Where they hit the shot down the field. The last 2 drives have really been Arkansas shooting themselves in the foot, but Florida capitalizing on it.
Clyburn walking to the Florida locker room. Hawks get it back near the 30.
This is my buddy, Marty the Cat. KJ.
Two teams that really want to jumpstart last fourth of the season. And they both have to have this one.
Arkansas at the 30. They're going to run it
Sanders straight ahead.
up the middle.
Push the pile
Nearly 5 yards.
and pick up
Chance of
4
seeing
late,
it.
and that was Scooby
Considering those
Williams.
plays, they've been running that same kind of play for a while now, and it's not been doing them any favors.
Roddy, is there
They actually, I
anything
think they
different
got
you
more than
wanna
they usually
see
do on that play.
from Kenny Guyton?
About 5 yards, just short of it, 4 yards. 2nd and 6 here for Arkansas. Easy first down, pass up to the middle. Down at the 49-yard line, or the 44. I'm sorry, I couldn't get a good view of where that Gator logo is in comparison. 44. It's the Florida 44. They're looking to break through into Florida territory here. First down. KJ keeps it. It takes about 3 Florida defenders to take him down. Not much in that play, 3 yards.
Read it like a zone read like that, or you're going to go traditional run schemes and just have an extra blocker. They've opted to go more zone read than like traditional quarterback.
Only 2. 2nd and 8 here for Arkansas.
Kenny Guyton said KJ has to speak up and lead.
KJ around the 50, gonna probably mark him short. 3rd and about 4.5 yards. Right next to the 50-yard line here. They need to make something happen on this drive. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. End of the 3rd quarter in Gainesville, Florida up on Arkansas 23-20. Arkansas has got to make something happen here. Arkansas has got to make something happen here if they want any sort of chance. If Pittman wants to keep his job, I really think this is honestly it. He has to make this is the make or break game. He could win the next 2 games or 3 games after this, and I think he still has lost a job. If he loses this game, he's not going to win the Missouri game. He might win Auburn. He'll win FIU. It's a beater game. But if he doesn't win here tonight, if Arkansas doesn't win here tonight, if Arkansas doesn't win here today in Gainesville against Florida, it could spell disaster for the head coach of Arkansas, Sam Pittman, and if you didn't know.
You're such a good listener, Thomas. It makes me feel so special.
You are special. If you don't mind, if you could just...
This makes me feel really special, too, because, Discover's giving me cash
Arkansas has
back
got
for having it,
to
not
win this
just
game. It
credit.
is a make or break Sam Pittman, I think. He won't get fired if he loses this game today, but it will more than likely spell a firing for him after the Missouri game. If we lose to FIU, he'll get fired immediately after that game. It won't matter. It won't matter. He'll get fired right after that game.
For everyone.
But
Typical beginner's mistake.
Yes, they all start from the outside.
So, will we help him?
What else? Here, try it with Red Bull.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Arkansas needs something here on this play.
This holiday season.
It's 3rd down at about 4.5.
Go
Hogs.
Energizer.
Their defense has been all right this game. Going into the 4th quarter, they've only allowed 23 points to be
The number
scored.
1 longest lasting.
When I say only, I guess that's
No one
relative.
sees the world quite like an airline.
Their game was,
But the
or
world we
their
see
defense was
below us
quite
is changing
stout
fast.
last game
That's
against
why
Mississippi
Delta
State.
is committed to net
Mississippi
zero
State,
carbon
so
emissions
there
by
isn't much you can
2050.
say about that.
So getting
that
rid of
performance.
4.9
So
million pounds of single-use plastics annually.
Arkansas has got to make something happen here, and that's all I have to say about it. They've got to get this first down. They've got to progress down the field, and they've got to get a touchdown. That's what's got to happen here. Their offense has been sluggish, I think, the entire game, aside from a few.
Look at that new titanium.
They haven't had a touchdown since early in the first quarter, and that's just so par for the course with this offense. More, especially so under Dan Enos. It's been unbelievably middling, following maybe a first quarter burst or a first quarter electrifying moment. I don't know how to put it, guys, but there's a moment in the first quarter when the offense is electrified, and then following that, it's gone. They might get a few field goals, and that's been so par for the course this entire season, and it's been very frustrating. Arkansas has got to make something happen here, and if they don't, I don't like their chances. The defense has been stout. The defense has been good. They just gave up their first touchdown, I think, since the beginning of the 2nd quarter, so I think that's all right. I honestly can't remember.
Gators a 3-point lead moments ago. Taylor McGregor asked Billy Baker, how do you close this game the way
Arkansas, 3rd and about 4, 3rd and 4.5, really, they're saying 3rd and 4, but Arkansas needs to make something happen here. There's not much breathing room. Not much to make exceptions for going into the fourth quarter here in Gainesville. Arkansas has it.
Jones, Roy Philpott, it's loud to start the fourth. 3rd and 4.
Arkansas needs to make something happen here.
Jefferson under
And they do.
throws a strike to
They get the
Wilson.
first down and out of bounds.
Love this from Kenny Guyton, rolling
Wilson, number 13,
away from the pressure.
makes the catch. I wish I knew his name. I know everyone else's name but his.
Flag and a first down for Arkansas against this
A good pass. That O-line was just,
Great route concept. Jefferson on the
it's like Swiss cheese.
pressure.
They were going for KJ, and KJ was shifting to the right behind the line so quickly, and I think he just got lucky with that strike.
Backfield and a backwards pass. Tesla wants to throw it. The jump pass. End zone. Who caught it? Nobody. It's incomplete. A penalty marker comes in. Armstrong had it for a moment. Ran out of the back of the end zone and Devin Moore.
Pass to the end zone. It was a backwards lateral to Tesla. Tesla throws it to the end zone.
scary. Scary hit on the ground. His teammates quickly waving the trainers over.
Pass interference on Florida.
Pass interference, the call. A
Wow.
15-yard
Big call there.
Devin Moore
Devin Moore down on the ground past the end zone.
will be tended
Well,
to.
he was the intended receiver from Tesla, Isaac Tesla.
Roddy, I think you were-
He had him really, I
a
think.
lot happening on
And that
this
interference just kind of, yeah, I feel like he had him, and that interference just destroyed it.
Up with a great catch. But I think when that helmet hits the ground,
Yeah,
Armstrong
it just doesn't look like an unusual hit to me. But obviously,
ground so hard.
you never know unless you're out there playing yourself. You just don't know.
Timeout just underway.
And so
Fourth quarter and a 3-point lead.
he hit his head on the turf, and his helmet, it kind of, he hits and then he slides, and his helmet just bounces up, bounces up, and he hits his head again. It didn't look anything out of the ordinary, but then again, we all remember, we all remember the Bills player last year who had a cardiac arrest on the field. His hit didn't look anything out of the ordinary. You don't know when something is going to be bad, or when something is going to be disastrous or terrible or a bad hit. You don't know, and that's why the sport is so dangerous at times. Thankfully, hopefully, he will be all right. He's probably going to get taken out of the game with concussion protocol. He was sitting, he was laying on the ground with his hands just frozen in front of his face in a strange, awkward position, just like this. That you don't usually see that unless someone hits their head pretty hard. Usually, most people, if it's a non-head injury, they're writhing and they're grabbing where they get hurt. They're grabbing like where they got hurt. But if they're frozen like that, it's usually a head. It might be a stinger. Hopefully, it's just a stinger. Hopefully, the kid recovers quickly.
What do you say? Would you want to play catch?
It will be a first down for Arkansas from the pass interference on Florida. Arkansas has got to get a touchdown this play.
I wanted to give my buddy Art a shout out, so I devised an elaborate plan.
So,
I made a sign, and I changed the world forever.
really, I don't know about that. DJ Moore, I think, is the injured recipient, the injured party here. I can't remember exactly, but he hit his head, as I was saying. Hit his head, his hands, he froze. He was laying on the floor, his hands frozen in front of his face like that, which is usually not a good sign. If it's a non-head injury, they're usually grabbing where they got hit and they're writhing in pain. And so, but when they're frozen like that, it's usually a head-related injury. And hopefully for this kid's sake, it's just a stinger or a hit to the back of the neck, or somewhere here. I hate to see that. You do. I hate to see any players injured. Near the end of the second quarter, was it? No, I think it was in the third quarter. Graham Mertz got hit. He was kind of laying on the ground, or he was kind of frozen in like a on his knees position. He was just looking at the ground. So, I don't know that he hit his head. He might have just got the wind knocked out of him because he came in the next possession. So. Ohio State up 21-9 over Rutgers. As to be expected. Got a visitor. Oh, a big visitor. His name is Marty. Arkansas going to get the football near the red zone, but not exactly. And a flag.
Andrew Armstrong up on his feet, walked into the locker room under his own power.
Offside defense. Back-to-back penalties. Back-to-back penalties for Florida.
It appears as if Armstrong potentially could be okay long-term.
On
The bad
Florida.
news is you wonder if you can get him back in this game where he has been the Hawks' leading receiver, and Armstrong.
So, it'll be 1st and 5 actually. It's going to be enforced on the yardage. Jefferson gets the first down. That's the first time we've seen a first down to a first down in a while. It's going to be 1st and goal around the 8-yard line for Arkansas, knocking on the door as they're correctly stating. They've got to get it here. They've got to get it. They cannot lag. They can't go for the field goal. They've got to get something here. Gain of about 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and goal, 2nd and 6 yards to go. So at the 6-yard line here. Look like. No, they gave him 2. 2nd and goal at the 7. Heavy box now. And then Rocket Sanders goes up to about the 4-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and goal on the 4. It's just the same story we've seen all season. And right here, you've got to get this. You've got to get this. I'm sorry, but you have to get this play. Marty. All right. You've got to get this play if you're Arkansas. 3rd and goal on the 4. KJ. And they're gonna kick a fucking field goal. I'm sorry, this is just so infuriating. This is so infuriating. They are terrible. Arkansas is terrible in the red zone. I don't care who the OC is. This has been a problem dating back to last year. They are terrible in the red zone. Terrible. Their touchdowns. Field goal's good. Arkansas ties it up 23 apiece. 12:54 to go in the 4th quarter. This is so, I'm sorry.
The moment a friend becomes a real friend.
3 straight field goals from Arkansas.
Who wants to jam?
2 touchdowns.
Hey, pal. Friends don't let friends be ukulele guy. Oh, he's humming now. I think I'm going to be sick.
Somebody make it stop!
2 touchdowns, a field goal, and a touchdown with a failed extra point by Florida. 2 touchdowns and 3 field goals for Arkansas in this game. The touchdowns in the first half. The touchdowns in the first half come after the.
They're taking that to the house.
They came within the first 5 minutes of the game.
And football snacks.
The Home Depot and College Game Day.
The perfect Saturday.
Upgrade your home with Bear Premium Plus interior paint. At the Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 is so good. The crew is giving every combination code name.
Arkansas ties it up. It's just frustrating.
Eggman and Saucy Boy.
And just a quick reminder about this venue for Arkansas, the Swamp. Arkansas has only ever played there 5 times in their history. This is just the 6th time.
Experience the joy of gifting at Jared.
On a curse in Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Caleb Williams, you gotta get out of here. Fansville is cursed. No, Fansville's not cursed. I swear to Dr. Pepper, it's real. I'm not superstitious. Number 13.
This is a must-win game for Arkansas.
And this video game.
They've got to get this stop here. They've got to get this stop. They've got to get the stop. Tomorrow I'll be streaming the Seahawks versus the Ravens in Baltimore. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure you can watch. Alexa, what time is the Seahawks game tomorrow?
The Seattle Seahawks will play the Baltimore Ravens on the road tomorrow afternoon at 12 p.m.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll be streaming that game. Probably starting in the third quarter like I have with the last two games I've streamed. I like to watch the first two quarters, the first half by myself here, get an idea of what I'm watching, and just try and get a gauge.
Now the SEC living up to billing as we take a look at Ronnie's Ramblets. We'll stay in the conference.
A couple of massive matchups in the conference later on. How about Missouri going to
Missouri at Georgia, LSU at Alabama.
Without Brock Bowers last week against Florida was really
Missouri
good
looking to win.
But what I'm looking forward to,
Their last win was 10 years ago. Same game at number 7 Georgia. Last top 10 win as well for Missouri.
he's going to have some success today against his opponent.
Georgia's had 23 straight wins at home, so it's not looking too favorable for Missouri.
All the boxes are checked. LSU beat
Arkansas kicks off. It's going to be a touchback.
2 in a row and put the Tigers back in the college football playoff conversation.
I think so.
We will see. I'm just saying, it happened to BCS. Could it happen final year of the 14 field as we take a
So
look at other notable
Florida will take over at 25.
of course on the road to the Coliseum tonight.
Graham Mertz comes out for the Gators.
Oregon in control of their destiny. Jordan Travis.
We are looking for a win here tonight in the swamp. Today. In the swamp. Arkansas has not won a game since Kent State. So not too good. Not a good look for the Razorbacks here. Arkansas defense needs to make a stand here. They need to make a stand.
ET and the running back, Mertz rips it away. Will buy some time on the move. Wilson first down.
Florida first down. At about the 41, their own 41-yard line.
Eugene Wilson III been a little quiet here in the second half. They finally get
Arkansas's got to make a stand here, like I've been saying. Arkansas's got to make a stand here.
Approaching 60 yards through the air
Yeah.
today. Jackson.
It'll be a second down and about 2.5. Usually, probably is what they're marking at. Number, they don't have the names in the back of the jerseys today. Number 22 for Florida. They have a bunch of words that pertain to the service, military. It's a military tribute game. So. Second and 1. Florida. Just ever so past the 50. Graham Mertz a little bit rocked in that last play. I think it's much. Snap. Florida's going to go for the pass. They're going to... Oh, it's almost intercepted. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for Arkansas, or for Florida. Graham Mertz nearly picked off. Not a very good play by Graham Mertz there. There was a window. It's just that Al Walcott just beat him to it. That's all there is to it. He beat him. He covered that window nicely and took the ball down. Had he been any closer, he would have intercepted it. So 3rd and 1 for the Gators. Graham Mertz looking like a shorter route here. Snap. That might be marked short.
And that is enough for a first down.
Nope.
second effort by this Florida offense.
First down, Florida.
Sam Pittman disagrees with that spot. And for a moment, I
He was right on the line.
he was behind the line to gain.
Surprised that they don't review that for a first down, but
I thought that last surge helped him fall forward.
Gators here in Arkansas territory. Snap.
See how that goes.
Arkansas. Oh, overthrew him.
Double coverage. Will Jackson.
Fans are upset. They're calling for a pass interference, even though the ball sailed right over everyone's head in that window. No one had any chance to catch that. So let's look here. So he tripped on. I mean, he kind of stutter stepped, attempting to catch, miscommunicating to himself where that route was going to go. McLaughlin didn't really even touch him. There was no PI on that call. So 2nd and 10 for Florida. 1 out wide snap, and they're not going to get much. It's going to be a 3rd and 9 for the Gators. Stopped. 3rd and 9 for Florida here. Arkansas needs to get big here. Arkansas really needs to make a stand here, so let's see what goes on here with this play. Because they're considerably out of field goal range, but they're also, it's kind of a weird situation where kind of have to, it's not a really good punt because it's probably just going to go to the 20 from a touchback, but let's see if they even get to that point. So Mertz not going to snap it. They're in a timeout for the Gators. If this game comes down to the wire, I mean, that's kind of a waste of timeout, really. You think so? Well, okay. Timeout, Florida. 4th quarter, 3rd and 9, just past the 50 in Arkansas territory. Still not very well in the field goal range. The game is tied at 23 apiece. Florida looking to get bowl eligible. Arkansas looking for their first ever win in the swamp, and their first win since Kent State in early September. And honestly, the game, Sam Pittman's career might depend on winning this game. There is a lot of pressure to win this game for Arkansas. If you didn't know, Arkansas fans, there is a lot of pressure for Arkansas to win this game right now. Arkansas really does need to win this game today. I keep saying tonight. They're showing an infomercial right now about cookware. A joke-ass cookware.
Plus, the entire set is PFOA free and dishwasher safe. Other professional cookware sets can cost up to $400, but we have a factory direct deal for you. You can get the Gotham Steel 12-piece set.
What a joke. I'm sorry, this whole thing is kind of a joke. This infomercial they got planned here.
This is nonstick cookware that we know you'll love. That's why we're guaranteeing it for a full 10 years. We'll even include our self-draining fry basket, stainless steel steamer insert, and steamer rack. A $50 value absolutely free. And there's even more as a special gift.
What a joke.
5-piece
Hey, the
steel bakeware set. The fast, easy, ultra nonstick way to bake your favorite desserts. No grease or oil needed. Together, they're 110.
What a joke. Alright, sorry guys. We'll get back to fucking football here in a second, hopefully. Arkansas needs to get a stop here. It's 3rd and 9 for Florida. I think they're going to come back to the game anytime now. This is one of those infomercials that could go on forever, you know. It's going to be an NBA commercial. Ironically enough, if you guys were there last night for the live stream of the Thunder versus Warriors game, that bad call at the end of the game, Curry made a layup, but there was a lot of interaction by Draymond Green on the actual rim of the basket. He was touching it. And by the rules, it should have been called as a goaltend, an offensive goaltend, which would have negated the basket. And they didn't call it. A lot of people are saying it's because Giddey touched the net. Well, I look at the replay, and Giddey's arm was about a little under a foot away from the basket at any given time. That's the closest it ever was, but nevertheless, we're here. 3rd and 9, Florida. Graham Mertz. Snap.
trend continue today? The Gators
And they're going to get a first down.
Trey Wilson hopes so. Still on his feet.
Arkansas.
Comes out late, and the Hawks jump on it. And let's see if they stop this forward progress.
The ruling on the field is that the runner's forward progress was stopped. First down.
That was Jalen Braxton.
God damn it. Oh my God.
Score back in the first quarter.
He's going full peanut tailman on us without the punch, but with the strip. I like the play design, but I think this is the right call. He stood up. He's not going anywhere. No, he's kind of moving forward during that replay.
Can't catch a break here.
Around a little bit. Florida moves quickly. That's an efficient play for a number of reasons, and Johnson picks up good yardage.
It's worth reiterating, forward progress is not reviewable, so even though
Non-reviewable.
a Florida offensive lineman pushing Eugene Wilson forward,
Arkansas or Florida gets 2 straight first
forward
downs.
progress is ruled, plays over, not reviewable.
Sam Pittman's career depends on winning this game.
Continue our game. Johnson again. Back
They're going to
to
get
the well
stopped.
one more time. Double team driven
2nd
backwards.
and 6 or 7.
Under 9 minutes to go.
Possession.
With Jalen Braxton developing quite a defensive reputation here today with forcing turnovers and trying to change this game by himself.
You know what? You have to absolutely love it. I mean, fighting for everything in this game. Almost had another one. And I think when they
2nd and 5. Okay, whatever you say. Whatever you say. 2nd and 5 for Florida.
on the forward progress, he is stood up, but his offensive lineman comes and starts to push him forward. Sam Pittman is explaining just that, very politely, I'm sure.
2nd and 7. Okay.
Pleasantries exchanged.
That's about right.
2nd and 7.
It did not look like a 2nd and 5, so it's going to be 2nd and 7 for Florida. They're in
The second charge timeout of the half.
I know Florida wants to get it right in this situation, so you call the timeout, but it's a tie ball game. That could be massive later on if you're in a situation where Arkansas has the ball and you need to stop the clock, or you're in a 2-minute drive situation and you have to use those timeouts. Florida burning 2 of them.
I'll never understand why they argue with the refs. Sam Pittman's arguing with the refs right now about that forward progress call, I'm sure.
Forward progress, you can't review that if you're the replay official, John Bible. So there was a lot happening there.
I'll never understand that, why they argue with the refs.
Big play for Wilson. The ball comes out.
It is a big play, and look, he stood up right there, but immediately, almost immediately, his offensive lineman comes and pushes it forward. The ball comes out.
I'm not too well acquainted with the rules, exact rules, but his knee wasn't down when that ball came out, so even though there was forward progress, or his forward progress was stopped,
And I would argue, too, Braxton on that initial contact.
it's not like it matters now. They've already made another play since then, and it's non-reviewable anyway, so
Which would further cement
Sam's just arguing at this point, which I'll never understand, especially after the fact.
2nd and 7.
Like, why even bother?
Team trying to
2nd
win
and
this
7
ball
in the
game
red
of
zone
the
for
season
Florida.
under second-year head coach Billy Napier. Play action, Mertz, pocket collapsing.
And he just throws it away.
That out of bounds. Jackson was in the area.
About 5
3rd and
Arkansas
7
defensive linemen
for Florida.
as close as you could be to Graham Mertz.
3rd and 7
Without sacking him or
in
being
the
able
red
to
zone
touch
for
him.
Florida.
A big 3rd down situation. Find Trey Wilson and Ricky Pearsall if you are Arkansas on defense.
Arkansas needs to win this game.
Go man-to-man. It looks like they're going to. Snacks Johnson coming over to cover Pearsall. The corner's got Trey Wilson to the top of your screen.
Empty backfield. 3rd and 7. This is where Wilson has been so dangerous. Looking for Jackson. Contact. Pass sailed out of bounds and no penalty marker.
No penalties.
They'll be 4th down. Graham Mertz can't believe it.
The fans are livid. They're calling for a pass interference. There's no.
And Jackson was falling out of bounds, trying to grab that one.
Was he interfered with? I actually.
Yeah, Jackson kind of shoved off of him. Right? Who was that? Jackson, the Florida player, kind of shoved off of the Arkansas player. Number 11, number 22 for Florida, shoves off. And they, like I said, they don't have names in the back of their jerseys for the salute to service weekend. They all have phrases like courage, sacrifice, commitment, things like that. So I don't know who it was exactly, but he kind of shoved off of him. Florida field goal is up and good. They retake the lead 26-23 with 7:58 left in the game. Should be noted, Florida only has one timeout left, and this is a tight game. Arkansas with all 3 of their timeouts so far in the game. And we'll see how this one plays out here in Gainesville.
After last month's massive solar flare added a 25th hour to the day, many businesses are wondering, what should we do with it?
Bacon and eggs, 25/7.
You're darn right.
You could use it for personal growth.
How about a longer lunch?
What if we used it to work more?
25-hour protection.
In financial news, solar stocks are up 20%
What the hell is this? This is great. Arkansas is going to get the ball back here.
Think about it. How much to sleep?
With just under 8 minutes to go in the game.
Maybe we should sleep on it.
Like I have been saying, Arkansas needs to put a touchdown on the board, and there's no arguing with that. Arkansas needs to get a touchdown here.
In this clinic, we pride ourselves on putting others first. It's on us to help care for our clients' well-being, to help them adapt. It's inspiring to work at a place where our patients succeed and we as therapists do too. With great benefits from principal, we feel appreciated for the work we do.
Arkansas is going to get the ball back here.
When migraine strikes, are the trade-offs of treating worth it? Ubrelvy is another option. It quickly eliminates migraine.
You gotta hope Arkansas makes something happen. This is where they've sucked all season long, is making something happen when they really need to.
Some people just know there's a podcast.
They've been limited to 3 field goals. The last 3, they've had a chance to have a 4th one to tie this game up here.
I was listening to a podcast on it. Dogs know their dogs. There's a podcast.
But
Just like he wants you to know about Allstate.
There's a
no
podcast
bueno.
about fly
Cam Little missed it just barely.
It's called
The field goal before the last field goal, it was a bit further.
Some people just know
I think the wind, it was into the wind. I could be wrong though. I'm not entirely sure about that. But Arkansas has got to get something to go here. It's you know, it's shit or get off the pot. Gotta get something here. It's indisputable. I don't feel like they have much more of a chance here if they don't get something to go here.
One of 7 endless choices.
So,
Right now, only at Red Lobster. Welcome to fun dining.
good kid.
The home you've always dreamed
You gotta stay hydrated and things like this, so that you don't. 23-26 Florida leads. Arkansas looking first win since Kent State game early September. Florida looking to get bowl eligible, coming into a difficult stretch against teams Missouri, LSU, and Florida State. 2 of them, Missouri and LSU, are on the road.
In Jacksonville a week ago. Look at the rest of the schedule. It gets awfully difficult from this point moving forward.
Arkansas will take it. Get knocked out to 15. Well,
Roy, Ole Miss in the mix in the SEC West, but they're in trouble, Sam. This is Amari Daniels.
Great play on 2nd and 2, making people miss in the hole, gets down to the 1-yard line.
And one play later, Max Johnson over the top.
With his dad, Brad, watching.
A&M goes up 35-31 with 4.5 minutes to go in the 4th in Oxford.
We look forward to that.
It's kind of a must-win game for Jimbo, too.
Over on ABC as well between Clemson and
And it wasn't a tush push, it was a tush jump. I mean, that guy got some airtime. Arkansas, 1st and 10 from their own 15, it looks like. 16. KJ shot, he's got good protection. Rolls out to his right, just throws it in the ground. He had nothing, he just threw it in the ground. Better than to force something. Throw it and turn it over. Especially at this critical point in the game. 7.5. 7:46 to go in the game. 2nd and 10 for Arkansas. KJ Jefferson. Snap. He's going to run. He's going to get the first down. He's going to get the first down up to, what is it, about the 24-yard line? No. 28. 29. Yeah, 29-yard line. I was confused. Sorry. They're going to run it with Sanders out to the left. He gets about 2 on that play, maybe 3. I couldn't really even tell where the spot from the previous play was, so I would assume 2 or 3. Arkansas, 2nd and 8. They're going to run again and get more than I expected. They're going to get about, it's going to be about 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 4 here for Arkansas. Another situation where they've got to get this. They can't just hesitate and wait and then get sacked. They can't do that. They've got to make something out of this play. Something has got to happen here. If you know, they can't lag like they have in the past. They can't hesitate. They can't stop and not find something happening here. They've got to make something happen here. Something's got to happen here for Arkansas. The Florida player is down. Thank you for the like, whoever that was. Appreciate the love. Florida player is down around the 40, I think. It's 3rd and 4 for Arkansas. They're probably going to go to a commercial break, yeah. Go to a commercial break. Either that, or they're just showing an ad reel for the something or other. No, they're not. He gets off the field. 3rd and 3, they're going to mark him a yard closer than they had originally. Which is good for Arkansas. I think they would have ran that play to 3rd and 4 call, which is good that they didn't. So, 3 yards to go. They need this one if they want to get anything. They're going to punt it if they don't get it. That's indisputable here at this range. So it's really kind of 3rd and 4. It's closer to 3rd and 4 than 3rd and 3. So, but for more or less a little like 3.8 yards to go, I'd say. KJ snap. He's going to get the first down. He's going to run up the middle, and they're not going to bring him down until just about past the 50 at the 45, 46-yard line of they're in Florida territory. Arkansas gets it, just barely misses getting brought down by Princely. I can't remember his last name. Arkansas with his pass out in the flats. Gets about 2 yards. I tell you what, I am just so tired of seeing those plays. A pass in the flats for no gain, or a yard or 2 yards. There needs to be more action. I get that for every like 15th play maybe, or 10th play, but they do it so often it's sickening. I just can't stand to watch those passes out in the flats for little to no gain. Arkansas 2nd and 8. Slant pass is incomplete. 3rd and 8 for Arkansas. 3rd and 8. Another situation where they need to get the ball. They need to get this. They need to get it. And it is paramount. If they want a chance, they've got to get this. They've got to win this game. So here goes Arkansas. 3rd and 8 from the 45. Need to get to the 37. Snap. KJ finds someone. Finds wide open. That's a first down at about the 30-yard line. 31, they're probably going to mark it at. 31 and a half, really. But the 31, Arkansas is going to get the first down. They've gotten 2 straight first downs when they direly needed them. Which is great for Arkansas. They need to get into that end zone. They cannot settle for a field goal here. 1st and 10. Arkansas throws it. Out in the slants. They're going to get about 6 yards in that play. It's going to be marked down at the SEC logo, which is at the 25. I'm quite sure it's the 25 here. Arkansas. Yep, 2nd and 4. Probably right at the 25. Just a little bit, like a hair shy of the 25-yard line there. Arkansas needs to get something going here. 2nd and 4. Need to get into the end zone. Need to get into the end zone. Arkansas might score in this. Yep. Touchdown, Arkansas. Jefferson runs straight into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Arkansas finally. Arkansas finally makes something happen after so many unsuccessful trips in the red zone and at the goal line. They weren't even on either. I think there's someone on the sideline wearing an LSU shirt that works for the thing. Let's hope Arkansas doesn't botch this PAT. They don't. Hold is good, kick is good, and the PAT is good. Arkansas goes up 30-26 over the Florida Gators with 4:26 left in the game. Arkansas needs to win this game, and in fact, both teams can argue that they both need to win equally as much, but I understand a middling season is not the expectation for Florida. I'm not a Florida fan, but I understand that, and that's why Dan Mullen was fired. And Billy Napier did not have the best season last year after starting off hot, beating Utah, but then immediately losing to Kentucky at home. Arkansas needs to win this game. Arkansas has never won the Swamp. Arkansas is 0-5 historically in the Swamp. 12 meetings all time. And so Arkansas is gonna take the lead 30-26.
He's rushed for 72 more, a couple of touchdowns. We're calling the Hogs in Fayetteville. We got a lot of football left to be played in Florida.
It should be noted, Florida only has one timeout.
26 to go and a timeout left.
Arkansas still with all 3 of their timeouts. Arkansas defense has got to stand up here. They've got to stand up. If they don't, man, Graham Mertz has been making it happen when he needs to, just like KJ Jefferson in that last possession. And the kick is up. He's going to take it from about the 3. And they're going to get down at about the 27, 28-yard line. Probably is where they're going to mark him at.
More football here on ESPN2. Jordan McLeod and unbeaten James Madison.
James Madison, yeah, they're a good team. James Madison is a great team, actually.
The last real tests against Georgia State today in the Duke's pursuit of a perfect season.
Unfortunately, they can't participate in their conference championship game or bowl game because they are in year 2 of the FCS to FBS transition. Very unfortunate for James Madison. They're kind of like the underdog because last year that was their very first year of transition, and they were ranked in the AP as a first year FBS team. They were the first year FBS team to be ranked. It's crazy. Graham Mertz snap, step up, looking for. He is going to get just short of that first down. Second and about 2 yards there. I think they're going to mark him at the 36. All right. Yeah, probably the third. No, 2nd and 5. Wow. These spots haven't been very good this whole game for both sides, if you ask me. 2nd and 5, however, Florida is going to find an open man. They're going to get first down. And he's going to get down at the 25, nearly at the 26. They're going to find their way to the 26-yard line. Arkansas needs to make a stand here. A stand needs to be made by Arkansas. That you can't have any incidents here. You've got to play perfect defense right now. On the 26-yard line, 1st and 10, Florida. They're going to run it, and they're going to get the first down again. They're going to get a touchdown. The defense disappears right when they're needed most. I would assume they're going to kick a field goal for the PAT. Probably so. Probably going to kick the PAT. The defense, they disappear. They disappear when they're needed most. A critical error.
Gators trailed by 4.
They needed that stop. If we can get another botched PAT, that'd be awesome. Like that Dallas kicker, Brett Maher, his name was last year in the wild card. No, he's gonna nail it. 33-30. Florida goes up 33-30. And I'm telling you right now, as an Arkansas fan, I don't want to see this going to overtime. I don't want to see Arkansas kick a field goal. I want to see Arkansas score a touchdown. Arkansas's got all 3 of their they got all 3 of their timeouts left. Arkansas needs to be explosive like that. They need to get just as explosive, if not more. And Arkansas has got to win this game. Arkansas has got to win this game. If they don't, you can kiss 2 things goodbye. Bowl eligibility. Bowl eligibility. I take that back.
Changes in the last 13 minutes.
Arkansas's going to burn a lot of clock here on this drive. I think they got to really. There's got to be a methodical drive here for Arkansas. Like I said, I don't want to see a field goal, but if that's going to happen, it's got to be a methodical field goal. You got to drive. You got to get up there. Florida has 1 timeout left. I don't know that they're going to be using it anytime soon, unless they absolutely have to. Billy Napier, I don't know why he called those 2 timeouts earlier when he really didn't need to, honestly. The kick is up, and it's going to go out the back of the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. Start at the 25. Arkansas is going to start this drive at the 25-yard line. This has got to be a methodical, this has got to be a good drive. And it's got to take some time to develop. It's first, second, third, first, second, third, first, second. You know, something methodical like that. It's got to burn that clock. It really does. Arkansas has got all 3 timeouts. They're playing with. I think they're playing with house money here, and they really got to make something happen. Arkansas is going to have it at the 25-yard line. First down. Let's see what happens here. KJ snap. Pass to Rocket Sanders. He's going to get out. Wow, just about shy. There's a flag on the play.
Close to a 10-yard gain.
It's going to be 2nd and 1 without the flag. Let's see what.
Flag was late. Florida thinks it's against the Hogs.
I saw on our replay, Jaden Wilson may be caught for a hold out wide.
Let's see what this penalty is.
There is no foul on the play. First down.
Okay, it's a first down. I didn't see him get there. I did not see him get there. That's a bad spot. I'm not even going to lie, as an Arkansas fan, that's a bad spot. They must have counted him as forward progress. There's no foul on the play. Florida fans are screaming their heads off, thinking there was. Snap. Sanders. He's going to get another first down, just barely across the 50. First down and some change here. A 15-yarder. The clock's still running. 2.5 minutes to go. Arkansas snap. They're going to take it out of bounds. Where was that? It's going to be like 2nd and 1 or 2nd and a half of a yard. 2nd and inch is likely. It looked like. It's 2nd down no less. 2nd and 1. They've got just a little bit of grass to get that first down.
2nd and 1.
Arkansas's got to get this going here. And they're going to get it. And they're going to get a whole lot more. And it's going to be down at about the 27-yard line of Florida. Arkansas is going to get the first down in field goal range. So if it really comes to it, they will kick a field goal. But that's not what any one of us want. Clock is still running. 1:45 to go here in the game. Arkansas runs it again with Sanders up the middle with a gain of about 2. Clock continues to run. Reminder, Florida only has 1 timeout. They're not going to use it in something like this. They're going to wait to the last second, I think, if it's really necessary. Cam Little is warming up, the field goal kicker for Arkansas. 2nd and 8 for Arkansas. 1:20 left to go in the game. Arkansas needs to get this touchdown. Snap. He's going to have some time. It's going to be a bit out of bounds. Incomplete. 3rd and 8. I really don't want to see them run this play. But I feel like that might be what they're going for here. The Florida fans are up tall. They've got to get a touchdown. They've got to win this game. Snap.
Hawks need 8. Penalty marker comes in. Jefferson was hit. And this could spell trouble for the Razorbacks. And a holding call coming. And now if you're Billy Napier, do you accept the penalty or force the 4th down?
You absolutely accept the penalty.
I would force the 4th down, man. I mean, I don't know what this guy's living in.
And the reason is, if they don't gain another yard now, you're looking at over a 50-yard field goal, almost a 60-yard field goal, to be honest with you. But it's Devon Manuel.
But you're also giving him a shot here.
And that's why you want him rushing the passer. I mean, it forces the offensive line.
It's going to be 3rd and 18.
To be perfect.
So Arkansas barely in field goal range. It's a long, long field goal here. They need to get something here.
Pressure, penalty marker, no play. Back him up 5 more on the false start.
Another penalty. Penalties are going to kill him.
Does have one of the stronger legs in the SEC.
On the offense, number 5. The 5-yard penalty.
It's ridiculous.
That was on Sanders.
3rd and 23.
He made one from 68 in practice 2 weeks ago.
That's practice. They needed to swap.
It's 3rd and 23 for Arkansas. They're just looking for yardage of any kind here to get Cam Little in field goal range. Snap.
Across the middle. Pass is caught, thrown and tumbles forward.
It's going to be about
32, and that does put Arkansas in field goal range.
Yeah.
So a gain of 10 on 3rd and 23.
It's well executed by KJ Jefferson and Arkansas.
Wow, Florida takes their final timeout. So if they get the ball, if Cam Little makes his field goal and they get the ball back, they're not really banking on anything happening here. They're putting all their chips in this here, hoping that Cam gets iced here.
Earlier this season,
Really, man, it's ironic because there have been so many field goals these past few games from Arkansas because they have struggled. They have struggled in the red zone. It's 4th and 13. Wind has died down, apparently in Gainesville. It is going to be a long field goal. The end zone is 10 yards, so it is going to be quite a long field goal. This is going to tell the story of the game. That's totally true. It's a 49-yard attempt. We just got to let Cam kick. Hold. Pick us up. It is good. It is just barely good. It's through the uprights. Wow. That looked like it was going to go wide right. Or, well, not wide right. It looked like it was going to go straight and they were kicking from the right hash there, so it looked like it was just barely going to miss. Cam Little nails it. Wow. 44 seconds to go. Game is tied 33 apiece, and Florida has no timeouts, so unless they do something just very quickly here. And Arkansas's defense really, Arkansas is holding on for dear life here. Literally, everyone on this team, this whole coaching staff, we are all, I'm a fan, an Arkansas fan, we are all holding on for dear life. Everything's happening so quickly. Everything's going on so quickly. Cam Little makes a field goal, ties it up, 33 apiece. Arkansas and Gainesville playing the Florida Gators this afternoon. 44 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. What a game. From the start to the finish. Although I don't know if this will be the end. Hopefully not. Knock on wood here. Wood trim. And Arkansas is going to kick it off here. Bang. And into the end zone. Touchback. Florida's going to start at the 25. Now, any score here wins the game. So, but Florida has no timeouts. So, right. It's got to be an aggressive offense here. Florida, 44 seconds to make something happen here.
13th meeting between these two teams, the first in 3 years.
And hopefully, Arkansas's defense can stand tall like they failed to do last possession. All they really need is something to happen.
A little surprised, Trevor Etienne on the sideline. His ability to create big plays is something
Florida will start at their own 25. 44 seconds to go.
Go in motion. It's Wilson that has it. Wilson needs to get out of bounds, and he does.
Down at the 40-yard line. 45, probably.
The football there, the Gators will take it. And a 15-yard gain on first down.
Nice job with the ball fake.
So the 45.
After handing it off to Eugene Wilson.
No, it's the 40. Yeah, I was about to say. It didn't make much sense to me. The 40-yard line, first and 10 Gators. Clock is stopped at 37 seconds. My God, Arkansas's defense needs to stand tall. Oh, just dropped. Second and 10.
May have gotten a fingertip or two on it, couldn't bring it down.
I'm not sure who that was intended for. I think it was actually intended for Trey Wilson going up the sideline.
Here's a replay.
They kind of end up in the exact same spot because Trey Wilson slowed.
I can't really make out. I don't know who that was going to. It was a strange route. But either way, they dropped it. Number 1. Graham Mertz. Second and 10 from his own 40. Snap. They get quick pressure, and they stop him with the clock still running. And they're gonna stop it to move the chains.
Seconds. Pause to move the chains. And now running down. Mertz into the flats, out of bounds, boarding in.
16 seconds to go. Just barely about to get in the field goal range here. Arkansas might lose a heartbreaker. Second and 7. 16 seconds to go. Florida and Arkansas are tied 33 apiece. Arkansas is going to call a timeout here. All 6 people. Hey, make sure to hit the like button, please. It helps me out a lot. Make sure to hit the like button. Leave comments. Say how you feel. Tell me who you root for. I'm an Arkansas fan myself, so watching all this unfold is gut-wrenching because it feels like they're about to get in the field goal range. They're just barely behind it right now, Florida is. And Arkansas still has 2 timeouts. They just called one. Florida, no timeouts. So they have to play with tempo, and they got to make sure that they're watching the clock diligently here. And the field goal kicker for Florida is warming up, kicking into the net here. Trey Smack. It's a long field goal, nonetheless. Make sure to hit that like button, everyone. It helps me out a lot. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. Graham Mertz going to go 2nd and 7 with 16 seconds remaining. There might not even be enough time to get a second playoff after this one. And it's going to be a snap, and they're going to get it. They're going to get it in a whole lot more. 1st and 10 with 8 seconds going. And they're going to move the chains. 6, 5. Yep. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's already happened. There's a flag. This might be 12 men on the field for Arkansas. This might be 12 men on the field for Arkansas here. It's how it sounds from the commentators. I don't want to hear it. I don't even. They got every ref on the field. They got a whole set. All 7 refs line the field, the count, goal, umpire. All of them were talking. The head referee. Offense. Okay. Illegal substitution on Florida. It's going to push them back.
There is no 10-second runoff because the clock was not running. It will be 8 seconds on the clock. The game clock will start on my signal.
That is significant.
8 seconds left. I was talking over the yardage, so I don't know how much yardage there is. But their field goal kicker is. It's a 1st and 15, so it's a 5-yard penalty. It's nothing. It's nothing. They're still in range here. Trey Smack on the field, their field goal kicker. Timeout by Arkansas. All you can really depend on is icing him here. And Sam Pittman's arguing. I just don't understand that angle. I mean, yeah. It's a bad call. There are bad calls. There are bad plays. But I just don't. I'll never understand that angle of arguing with the refs. I mean, especially after the plays happen. I get you're passionate and you want to defend someone on your team. I just don't get it. They're moving the chains here. They're showing that. There's 8 seconds left in the clock. Florida's going to win this on a field goal. Unless they ice Trey Smack here. And Pittman's talking with the head ref and the other ref. I'm sorry, I don't know all the names of the referees, but the guy in the white cap is the head referee, I'm pretty sure. Florida 1st and 15 got backed up 5 yards due to an illegal substitution. Trey Smack has been perfect today. They did mess up the snap earlier. All you can depend on is that he misses it. The wind has died down in Gainesville, and it comes down to this. So 44-yard attempt. You gotta hope that he misses. It goes into overtime. Snap. Kick. He misses it. Wide right. He misses it. 3 seconds left on the clock. Doesn't really matter. They're going into overtime in Gainesville. Wow. That was flying. Man. You got to feel bad for that kicker, though. You got to feel bad for that kicker. Yeah. Just barely missed it, too, man. You got to feel bad for him. You got to feel bad for him. Hey, everyone, make sure to press the like button. Leave comments. And if you have the money, I don't know if I have it set up properly or if I even have it set up at all. Make sure to give me a super chat. Yeah, Arkansas is just going to take the knee. I forgot there's no kickoff. It's the end of regulation. They're going to go into overtime in Gainesville. All knotted up here. The end of regulation, 33 apiece. Florida looking to be bowl eligible for the first, they're looking to get bowl eligible. Florida is, with a tough game stretch coming up with games at Missouri, at LSU, and hosting number 4 Florida State, if I'm not mistaken. Could be mistaken though. But Arkansas. Arkansas. Everyone, make sure to hit the like button. Help me out here. Give me some support. Thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. He misses the field goal. Misses the Trace Mack, who the commentators had told us he'd been perfect on the day. Misses his first field goal today when it matters the most. And so Arkansas and Florida stay tied up, 33 apiece, going into overtime in Gainesville. Arkansas has never won in the Swamp. In fact, they've only ever won 2 games against Florida and a total of 12 matchups over the course since they've joined the SEC in 1993. And Florida has never lost to Arkansas in the Swamp. Arkansas is looking for something, though. They're looking.
What are you guys in for?
Slashing. What about you?
Reply to all to a company-wide email.
Here. We got our good luck charm right here. Hope none of you guys hate cats, because this is one good cat right here. He loves lasagna and hates Mondays. Make sure for Mr. Cat here, his name's Marty, make sure to hit the like button for him. He wants you to hit the like button, isn't that right? He wants you to hit the like button. I think this is a Bedlam advertisement. This is a Bedlam advertisement. Arkansas is tied up. It's tied up with Florida. Arkansas is tied up with Florida, 33 apiece here. I need to drink some water so that I don't lose my voice.
Full-time fans, your drive never goes unnoticed, and you deserve the reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Hey, full-time fans, all the time. Modelo.
All tied up in Gainesville, 33 apiece.
Jones, Taylor McGregor, Roy Philpott on a Sunsplash Saturday afternoon as we take a look at the overtime rolls.
Arkansas's got to win this game. I've been talking about it all stream now. Overtime rules: coin toss. Winner decides offense, defense, or end of the field. Each team gets possession attempt from opponent's 25-yard line. First 2 overtimes. Starting. You must attempt a 2-point conversion in the second overtime. And starting with the third overtime, everything you do, everything is just a 2-point conversion attempt at that point. Sam's still rapping with the refs here. A must-win game for Arkansas, a must-win game. Everyone make sure to hit that like button. It helps me out a great deal, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate all the viewership today. So here comes the Gators captains. I'm quite sure, and Arkansas's captains for the coin toss. Let's see what happens.
The visiting team will call the toss. The first overtime is going to be as much as straight up football as there is in overtime. There's no game clock. However, the 40-second and the 25-second play clock work as normal. You can only have one charged timeout per overtime period. Unused ones don't carry over, so you use it or lose it. They're only 30 seconds in length. There'll be no media timeouts, okay? So you don't have a long one if you call it, okay? The rest of it we can talk about as we go on. We're only going to have one coin toss. If we play more overtime periods, we'll just alternate choices. Guys, do y'all have any questions before we get started? Okay, Arkansas, you're the visiting team. You're going to call the toss. I'll toss the coin. SEC logo is heads. The pinwheel with the 14 teams is tails. I'll toss the coin and catch it. If I drop it, we'll do it again. Captain, what is your choice? The choice.
Arkansas calls tails in the coin toss here.
It is tails.
Arkansas wins the toss.
Your choice is offense, defense, or into the field. Coach said you want to play defense, correct? Defense, going on defense. Which end are we going to play on?
Arkansas is going to play defense for
You want to play
first.
on this end right here. Put your backs over here, Arkansas, Florida. Florida will have the ball. First and 10.
Arkansas is gonna play defense, which is a scary thing to do, but Sam loves to do that. I think he did it last year. I think he did it last year during the Kansas the Liberty Bowl. I was there. He did it against Kansas too. I'm pretty sure he played defense first, if I'm not mistaken. Either that or Kansas called offense. I can't remember. There's 21 viewers. Guys, make sure to hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. Arkansas, Florida, in overtime. Knotted up at 33 apiece. Knotted up at 33 apiece. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Leave comments. Tell me how you feel. Who you're rooting for. How you want this game to go. I'm an Arkansas fan myself, and this is a must-win game. It really is. And Arkansas has got to play better in the red zone and at the end of the field. They've got to show more dedication. They've got to show more effort and more grit. Really, there just needs to be more from the Arkansas Razorbacks when it comes to the red zone. Really, but I would say even further than that, the opponent's 30-yard line to the goal line. There needs to be more dedication. There needs to be more focus. Anyways, here we go. Graham Mertz, first down. Almost. That was a drop pass. 2nd and 10 now from the 25-yard line. Arkansas will get a possession at Florida's 25-yard line following this. What'd you say? Hunter, buddy, I'm a little behind, so where is the ball? Go Gators. It is on the 25-yard line of Arkansas. They have 25 yards to go to get a field goal. Etienne's going to get brought down, probably forward progress marks him at the 21. Hunter Wilson. Hunter Wilson. I'm going to politely ask you to calm down with the statements. I know you're probably ahead of me. I am busted, so I have to use Stream East. So don't spoil it for me, please. Don't spoil it for anyone else in the live stream. We're just trying to watch a game here, not have it ruined. So please just remain calm. Probably gonna be a field goal. No. Incomplete. 3rd, 4th, and 6, and all right, Hunter, you overextended. You're welcome, my man. Sorry, Hunter. You did that to yourself. I told you to stop, and you didn't stop. So I'm not in the same position as you, and that's to be expected given I'm watching a stream which is already delayed, and you guys are watching a stream of me watching a stream, so it's going to be like a 1.5 or 2 minute delay. And not to mention it's a Stream East, so it's not that good. Florida makes the field goal. 36-33. Arkansas is going to get a possession at the Florida 25. Again, sorry, Hunter.
James Madison, Georgia State is underway right now.
What does that say? Go Gators.
News, a 7-7 game with enormous implications for Georgia State in the Sun Belt East. Unbeaten James Madison looking.
What does that say, Hunter Wilson?
On ESPN News.
All right, so back at the Swamp, Ronnie, a touchdown by the Hogs.
I can't see what that says because of Hunter Wilson's timeout. I had to put him in. He's got all the messages. Hey, man, I'm telling you the same thing I told Hunter. He stopped scrolling the game, Ronnie. Putting in timeout for 24 hours. 1st and 10, Arkansas. Probably 1st and 20, like you said. That's a hold. That's a hold. I saw it as clear as day. It's a hold.
Back at the 24 on a big game by the Arkansas quarterback. And a holding call is going to negate this run.
Yeah, I saw him holding onto his sleeve. It was clear as day. You can't do that. You can't do that. Joshua Braun, you can't do that. Bo Limmer, Brady Latham, all out there probably telling him the same thing. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. And of course, we had Hunter Wilson here spoiling everything. We're going to get another penalty. No, it's 1st and 20. He's just stupid. He didn't know what he was talking about. Make sure to hit the like button, everybody. Don't pay attention to the chat if you want to know what's going on. If you want my commentary, at least. Arkansas, 1st and 20. KJ Jefferson's going to run it. He pushes him off. Wow. He's going to get the first down. Great play by the huge quarterback. Not huge, but he's a tank of a man. Gets down to the 15. They're going to go up tempo here. Snap it quick. KJ Jefferson snap. Rocket gets stumbled, but he gets back up. Wow. He gets out. At the 4.5, he's going to get the first down. Gators, I'm sorry, man. I'm putting you in timeout as well, just because I really just don't want you talking. I'm going to put you in there for about 10 minutes, so not as long. I hope you can understand, because I don't want anyone spoiling this game, especially for you guys. I can take it, but I don't want someone coming in here spoiling the stream, telling us what happens. I get there are some people probably in Gainesville or watching it live closer to Gainesville on cable, which is about as close to the actual live game you can get. I know streaming services are actually kind of more delayed than cable, have a worse delay than cable. This is an illicit streaming service, and it's 1st and goal from about the 4-yard line. It's 1st and goal from about the 4-yard line, Arkansas. Arkansas has got to make something happen here. They've been dry. They have been dry whenever they need it the whole game. 1st and goal at the 4.5 for Arkansas.
Jefferson in zone for the win. Touchdown Hogs. Arkansas finds a way in the Swamp. Tyrone Broden, the hero.
Arkansas wins it 39-36 in overtime in the Swamp. A well-deserved win. Took way too long to get a win like this. This was a must win. This is the first ever win in Gainesville for Arkansas. They beat the Florida Gators after a tough-fought battle this entire game. Man, they couldn't get it when they needed it. It seemed like at times, I think besides that one possession, the defense really played well, I think, this whole game. Holding them to a field goal on that first possession. And Arkansas pulls it out when they really need it. And so Arkansas is still eligible for a bowl game. Again, I'm sorry to everyone that I had to put in timeout. Great game from both teams. so happy. I'm so happy. This is such a good win for Arkansas. And I'm so glad they finally were able to put it in. This is a game I knew they could win beginning of the season, and I'm so happy to see it. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. This has been about an hour and a half stream. Just now, exactly an hour and a half at 90 minutes. And I'm so thankful for everyone who came and watched, who came and gave a like. I really appreciate you guys a lot. I might do some more streams later with the other games on. I'm not very well versed in the names, though, so I probably wouldn't get it right. I know, but Arkansas gets their first win in the SEC. I am so happy for them. I'm so happy for them. This is a much-deserved win. And now what they've got to do, they have got to stand up against Auburn. They've got to beat FIU like they're supposed to, and they've got to beat Missouri. Missouri's a great team this year. Thankfully, they get them in Fayetteville. And it has been too many times that Missouri has come in and spoiled the party for Arkansas to have a good season. Last year, we were supposed to get another game, get a better bowl game, go 7-5, and we lose to Missouri in the swamp. Missouri in Como. My mistake. This year, it cannot happen. It cannot happen. Literally, if we want to go to a bowl game, we need to beat Missouri in Fayetteville. We need to beat Auburn in Fayetteville. We're now watching the JMU game, James Madison versus Georgia State. I'll probably be broadcasting the LSU Alabama game later today. Make sure to tune in for that. Thank you again, everyone, for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.